Hello students, good morning to all of you. Students, in today's class, we discussed on the concept of electric potential and we derive expression for the potential due to a point charge at a distance. Okay, before we understood and derive the formula for electric potential due to a point charge, just we understood about two definitions. One is electric potential and another is potential difference. Okay, so first we have electric potential. So suppose we have a point charge at a point O having magnitude plus q, and there is a point A, and at infinity there is a unit test charge q naught is kept. Okay, so when we bring this unit positive charge from infinity to a point at where it experience some force due to the charge plus q at O, then we said that the potential energy at point A clear, or we say that the work done is converted into the potential energy to bringing the unit test charge from infinity to a point. Okay, so actually the electric potential is a kind of energy which define the energy of a charge system at particular location. Okay, जिस लोकेशन पर चार्ज है वहां पर जितनी उसके पास एनर्जी है वो उसको रिप्रेजेंट करता है. सो वी कैन डिफाइन दिस इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल एट अ पॉइंट इज डिफाइंड एज द अमाउंट ऑफ वर्क डन by an external force in bringing a unit positive charge from infinity to that point. As explained, the point A, okay, that is V is equal to work done upon unit charge, which is equal to, where V is the representation or denoted letter capital V, which denote here representation of electric field. So now it is a scalar quantity. It is a scalar quantity okay, and its SI unit is joule per coulomb. Joule is unit of work and coulomb is unit of time. Okay, so joule per coulomb is expressed in volt and on the name of scientist, so it is represented by capital V. Okay, now dimensional formula for this is ml2 t minus 3 a minus 1. Okay, now if you know about the potential at a point or value of charge, you can calculate work done by using this formula. W is equal to Q naught V. Clear? Next, potential at a point is 1 volt, which means definition of 1 volt is potential or electric potential at a point is said to be 1 volt if 1 joule of work done in bringing a 1 coulomb charge from infinity to point A. Okay, next is potential difference. It is usually denoted by VD, PD, and it is also represented by the letter capital V. So potential difference between 2 points is defined as the amount of work done in bringing a unit positive charge between the 2 points. Okay, here this is the positive charge at point O and there are two locations, one is A and another is B. Here the charge is kept, that charge is kept at point B, and by doing some work to carrying this charge from point B and move towards point A. So we observe that there are two locations, so there is two potential energy due to their particular locations. So potential at B is VB and potential at A is VA. So we can define it or represent it by mathematically like that. Potential VAB, which means A to B, is equal to work done from A to B, okay, to bringing a charge Q naught against the force, okay. When we move from B to A, so we can do a work against A to B, clear? Therefore we can again define VAB is equal to VB minus VA, which means potential difference B to A is equal to WA to B, which means WAB is Q naught, and SI unit of potential difference is again volt. Therefore definition of 1 volt potential difference. Potential difference between 2 points is said to be 1 volt if 1 joule of work done in bringing a 1 coulomb charge between 2 points. Okay, now we derive the expression for the electric potential for a point charge. Just note it. Yes students, now electric potential due to a point charge, okay. This we have a point charge at point O having magnitude Q. There is a point P at R distance where need to calculate value of electric potential. So we considered here there is a unit text charge at infinity, okay, and it is moving towards point P, or it is carrying from infinity and moving towards point P. So consider a charge Q at point O and a point at R distance from T and a point P, at R distance from it, which means from the charge or point O in free space or in air. Let us start moving a point charge, that is Q naught, okay, text charge Q naught from infinity to point P, okay. So when we move from infinity to point P, there is a point M at X distance from point O, that is OM equal to X. Now therefore force between Q and Q naught at R distance, okay, by Coulomb's law. We get this force is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught upon R square. This is equation first, and we considered at point M, so it is equal to X square. This is equation first. Now let the small work done in moving from M to N by a small distance, by a small displacement dx is, this is equal to dw is force into displacement, that is dx. By putting this value we get 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught x square dot dx. This is equation second. Now total work done, in bringing it in q naught from infinity to P is, W is equal to integration from infinity to R is dW, that is integration from infinity to R 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught upon x square dx. Okay, now here this value is constant, so taken out from the sign of integration, that is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught and integration of infinity to R x to the power minus 2 dx. Okay, here I can here you can differentiate it as W is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught, and this result is x to the power minus 1 and distance from infinity to R. Okay students, now this minus is subtract, or when we multiply minus with minus 1 we get the result is positive, that is W is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught upon, this is x to the power minus 1, so we can write this as 1 upon x and infinity to R. Okay, now by taking the limit we get this W is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught, and this result is 1 upon R minus 1 upon infinity. Clear? And here you know that this value 1 upon infinity will become 0, so this is W is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught upon R. This is work done to bringing the unit positive charge from infinity to point P. Okay, now according to definition of potential V is given by W upon Q naught. Now by using this result, that is V is equal to 1 upon Q naught, and value of W is this 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught upon R. Okay, now this Q naught cancel this Q naught, and we get the final result for the potential at a point due to a point charge is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R. This is the required expression for the electric potential due to a point charge. Okay, here we have the result is V is inversely proportional to R, which is represented on the distance versus potential graph as like that. Okay, this is actually the representation, and you also represent the value of electric field due to a point charge, which is like that. This is electric field due to a point charge. Just understood about the difference between the two graphs. 1 minute. This graph is actually in such a way. This is electric field due to point charge, and the black one is the electric potential due to a point charge. Just note this expression. Yes, students, now we understood and derived the formula for the electric potential due to an electric dipole, and as we determine the formula for the electric field due to dipole at the 3 point, here again we derive the formula for the 3 situation. One is electric field electric potential due to dipole at axial point, at equatorial point, and third one is at any point which is known as at journal point. Okay, so in this we have the first derivation to determine the electric potential due to dipole at axial point, and that axial point is always on the axis of dipole. For that, we considered an electric dipole AB of a small length 2L. Let a point P at R distance from its center O on its axis, where value of V is electric potential, is to be determined. Okay, this is center. Okay, now as consideration, AB is dipole, minus Q at point A and plus Q at point B have length 2L and the center of the dipole is O, so that distance from A to O is L and distance from O to B is also L. Okay, there is a point from the center of dipole at R distance, that is point P, where value of electric potential is determined. So we considered here, or we calculate first like a point charge at B, electric potential at P, and for a negative point charge at A, electric potential at P. So we calculate these two electric potential. One is due to minus Q charge and one is due to plus Q charge, and we add the two situations. So first potential at P due to minus Q, okay, at distance that is A to P, AP equal to R plus L. Okay, now electric potential minus Q at this is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q upon distance AP, okay, which we calculate is minus Q is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q upon R plus L. This is equation first. Okay, now second, potential at P due to plus Q charge at distance BP, which is equal to R minus L, okay, is V plus Q equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon BP, which we calculate is V plus Q is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R minus L. This is equation second. Okay, as we determine the value of electric potential, V is proportional to 1 upon R. Clear? Therefore, V plus Q is greater than V minus Q. Clear? Therefore, total potential at P due to dipole okay, is V is equal to V plus Q plus V minus Q. By putting this value, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R minus L and plus minus Q upon plus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus q upon r plus l. Okay, now here we take 1 upon 4 pi, or we can say q upon 4 pi epsilon naught as common, and in the bracket we have r minus l and plus minus minus 1 upon r plus l. Okay, by solving this we get q upon 4 pi epsilon naught, by taking LCM, r plus l minus r minus l upon r plus l and r minus l. Okay, therefore here when this minus multiply inside the bracket, we get minus r, which cancel by this. So the next formula which we get is 1 upon 4 pi, or q upon 4 pi epsilon naught, l minus l is 2l upon r square minus l square. This is equation 3rd. Now here we have initially that V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon R square minus L square, where value of P is Q into 2L. Okay, therefore if R square is very greater than L square, therefore we get this result is equal to V 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon R square. This is the required expression for electric potential due to dipole at axial point. This is required expression. Okay, now here we observe at axial line, at axial point, V is inversely proportional to square of the distance. That means ER graph due to dipole for potential and distance is like electric field. Okay, due to a point charge. Just note down it. Okay students, next is electric potential due to dipole at equatorial point, which you get on equatorial line. ठीक है? Now consider an electric dipole AB of small length 2L. Let a point P at R distance from its center on equatorial. Okay, on equatorial line, where value of V is to be determined. Again, as we done for the axis case we done as usual here. So for first case, here first understood, this is equal distance and this is r for both. So these two are equal to each other. Clear? Now the distance AP and BP are equal, which is equal to, by calculating Pythagoras theorem, the hypotenuse is sum of square root of base square and perpendicular square. Therefore, potential at P due to minus q charge at distance AP equal to under root r square plus L square. Okay, this you will calculate is 1 minus V due to minus Q is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q upon AP, which is equal to V minus Q is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q upon under root r square plus L square. This is equation first. Okay. And for second, potential at P due to plus Q at distance BP equal to r square plus L square. Okay, that is V due to plus Q charge is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon BP, that is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon r square plus L square. This is equation second. Okay, now V plus Q and V minus Q are equal in magnitude, but have opposite sign. Okay, therefore total potential due to dipole at P on equatorial line is V is equal to VQ and V minus Q, which is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon under root r square plus L square and plus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus q upon under root r square plus l square. Okay, so here this minus, when multiply this positive, you get the actual result is in minus, so this cancel by the first. Therefore from here you will get v is equal to 0 on equatorial point, or you can use at equatorial point. Okay, this is expression for electric field, electric potential due to a dipole at equatorial point. So student, if we reduce the distance here or till its center, let's say the point P is at the center, so again you will get the same result. V is equal to 0 at center of dipole or electric dipole. It is most important result of electric potential due to dipole, that is the value of electric potential due to dipole at the center of the dipole is always 0. So note here the 2 points. First one is value of electric potential at the center of electric dipole, at the center of dipole is always zero, that is V at equatorial is equal to 0. And second is value of electric field at dipole at center is not zero. It is given by electric field due to dipole at equatorial point, that 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon R cube. Okay, these are the 2 points which are very most important. Sometime conceptual question is formed on the behalf of this particular concept only, that the value of electric potential at the center of dipole is 0, while the value of electric field at the center of dipole is not 0, which is given by the expression due to the electric field at equatorial point. So as for the electric field, as the value of distance between center to the point P will decrease, the value of potential will increase, which means we can say that at the center of dipole the value of electric field is maximum. Okay, maximum. Okay, because this R reduced to 0 and the value of electric field will become infinity. Okay, thank you.